Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life.
Alright, here we go. Let's start the daily run. Let's see, it's random. Today is not special. It's not created one bit like yesterday was. It's a simple Cain, mom's heart. Oops, sorry. One second, it's just a little loud in my headphones. Okay. Okay, this is a really good item. We got the odd mushroom, a nice damage up. Yeah, first floor damage up is one of the best things to happen. I think this is gonna be a good daily. Sorry, I had to check something real quick. So yeah, this is the one of the just random dailies, and honestly, as much fun as that two-shot one was last night, I'm glad to be doing just a good Cain run. In the original game, I think Cain was my favorite because while Isaac with the D6, okay, Steven, okay, good. While Isaac with the D6 is kind of broken just because the reroll just can break the game, I preferred Cain the most because I just liked how luck in the very first game was rather broken, which they nerfed it in Rebirth, so Cain's not as great, but just the whole locked in. Okay. The whole one eye firing adds a cool dynamic instead of the 1-2, 1-2 from each side. It makes predicting your shots a bit easier. So yeah, before I really learned how to break the game with rerolls, I would used to think, oh yeah, Cain's the best. His luck is cool, but okay, that is 2 damage ups in the first floor. This is looking great already. Alright. Not a bad boss, not a bad boss. Well, mini boss, but let's see if I can't get an explode barrel kill. Yeah, the challenge unlocks are... Honestly, I like the challenge unlocks because they do facilitate more game-breaking jank, like... I forgot which one it was. Oh yeah, the runes, though, yeah, the runes, totally. The item double rune is just great, and I still can't believe that the blank card works with it. Blank card, Jera, I think is the rune it is. Blank card, that rune just makes a totally different game at that point, where you go to a shop and you just double all the batteries and double all the coins, and suddenly it becomes, how broken can the game get? And it turns out with Isaac, very broken. Although it is just such a shame that some challenges are just some challenges like pulling teeth, basically. So the reward for the reward for the challenge is worth it, but it's just like, man, the effort needed to get to that reward is just pain. Yeah, re-rolling until the store basically breaks is fun. There's a concept, which I mean most people know, which is called breakfasting, where this game has a limited item pool, so if you run out, it just gives you the default item value 0, which is breakfast item. So for runs where if you break the game so much, you basically run out of items. Oh, and I looked away from the screen that moment, my bad. Piercing shot's not that bad. I'll take it over rerolls, especially in situations like this. Although it does kill knockback, so that's an issue. But sometimes too high knockback, it just makes it so your shots never land. Although it's only piercing, not spectral, which that does mess me up sometimes. I'm like, oh hey, I have spectral tears. Wait, no, it's piercing tears. Because they do very similar things. Here's a case where it just comes in clutch. Oh nice, one of these chests. Let's see, will the gacha chest work? Gacha chest is being nice. Shame I ran out of... Yeah, those, like, the holy chests, I don't know their official name, because I just know the black chest and the red chest, or the black, red, and gold chests are the main ones that appear. But those, like, holy chests, I usually have good luck with... Oh. I have good luck with them, usually. Okay, here is one of the worst Basement 1 bosses. Not Basement 1, Basement 2. Yeah, Cellar 2, I guess. I hate this guy. He is... Yeah, the Haunt is like, he has such high health, and that Brimstone shot is like so annoying. But luckily we got the champion version, who has no Brimstone. He just has that spider attack and the triple shot, or not triple, I didn't count, quintuple shot. And this arena is like built to fight him because he likes keeps missing his shots. Let's see, can I get the nah, I'm not gonna chance it. If I go to the corner, he'll just zoom over. My range is a bit not to go home about. Right home. Alright, boss kill, let's see if... Will I get the devil? No devil. But hey, the range I was complaining about I got, so it's not bad, not bad. Triple red chest. Let's see if I can get a devil room item. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted, but it did kill. Yeah, these boss rush, not boss rush, like monster trap rooms are really, I'd say they're good rooms to fight. Some people usually skip them just because it takes too long for each wave, but not that slow. Oh. That guy's he's quick. Little turdlings, not turdlings. Okay, this game really has to give me red hearts at the moment. If I could get a, arcade room, that would be rather convenient if I could just turn it all into the blood donation machine. Oh. Alright, aimbot skeletons, please don't trap me in a corner. I guess I trapped myself in a corner. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky room, but they seem to be not, like, fighting me that hard. They usually seem more aggro than you, so it's convenient, I'd say. Oh, nice, a little Gertie. I'd say he's probably kinda useless, but free damage is free damage. Out there, dang. Yeah, this is what he does. He just like goes crazy all around the room. So trying to line up trick shots with this guy can be enjoyable, I'd say. See, just like that, I got a good ricochet, good bounce. And he does a lot of damage, so it's not too terrible an item, but I would say not the one I would want usually. Here is Gertie, who's just gonna stay right there and keep doing nothing, which is the best. And it's a champion version. I don't think he fires the shots out like the other one does. And since he doesn't even move, this is the perfect. Okay, there's a fly behind him. I see he's summoning those. I'll say this is a high HP run, which is nice. One thing I'm glad the this version did that the Flash version didn't was cap the HP. While it was fun in the original game to just have infinite HP, it did take away a lot of the challenge. So even when you have broken builds, you can still die, although it's harder. I'm glad I have a good amount of blue heart to shield, and that's basically like a free secret rock, except for not so secret. Nice dodge right there. Oh, and here's the arcade I was looking for. I did say I wanted one, and there's a blood donation. I'll try not to spend too much time in the arcade. That's usually a pretty... If you're gonna break the game, you need to do it, but it can just be a time waste. Although I would say with my luck stat, this should not take too long, but... Okay. Let me just get another, oh, never mind. This is the, item. Now flies. This fly item will make it so that every fly won't attack me. They'll just be cool. And while I'm here, might as well pop in. You know, this little guy's actually putting in work. I in most runs, I usually just ignore him when I... Okay, that's an interesting item. Rerolling enemies, which I'm not sure if it would actually help me or not, since it might roll them into worse enemies. I'm gonna go run check the shop real quick. I have 25 coins, so shop items would probably be a good idea. So yeah, this little Gertie guy, in most runs, I never even really bothered to try to use his ability. I'd rather just fire my own tears, but actually, maybe I was wrong about him. Oh. Let's see, tarot card, the Tower. I'm sure in actual tarot, this card has a meaning, but in this game, it's just bombs, bombs, bombs. And here's a case where the item that I got makes these flies just not fight me. I forget if the regular, like the advanced flies will still do contact damage, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Okay, Tower Battle. That makes sense why it's such a, I guess, weird card in this game. I mean, I remember in the old... Brentsilian? Okay. Hills are usually bad, but I wanted to chance it. In the old Isaac, you used to be able to, if there was a secret room by the shop, you'd bomb out of the shop, and then just refight Greed over and over again since the mini-boss would respawn. But, patched in the new game, so one less way to break it. But it's still, it was fun back then, but... Actually, with this guy, the tower is... Never mind. This guy likes to eat bombs, which I just... As shown right there. And I was hoping that one of my tower bombs would get him. Alright, this is a really good devil room. For starters, I'll pay this guy some money. Not money, HP. Come on. And we get a goat head, which will basically ensure I always get devil rooms, and a Guppy's Collar, which is a 50% chance of... Oh crap. Well, that's not coming off. Well... Yeah, anyways, I got the Guppy's Collar, which is 1/3 the transformation, and this goat head that lets me always go to the devil room instead of having it be a percent chance. Along with that, I got a nice 7 rate of fire, which means I am shooting... I'm not shooting soy milk speed, which soy milk is a 1, but 7 is, I'd say, close to the optimal amount. I mean, a lower number is always better, but it's almost impossible to have like low number and high damage. It's usually like one or the other. Okay, these guys they have too much health. Because they just keep teleporting in and out. Oh, this is a case where the reroll item would have worked good because these guys are annoying. And here's a case where the reroll item kind of screwed me a little. Because this little guy's taken out by another enemy. Never mind. Forget what I was saying, this was a good item. since this is only a mom's heart kill, I should get to CK2 shortly. I'll try not to slow down anymore, so we can get to the actual gameplay. You. Yeah, I just wanted to stream some Isaac because I'm like, well, I'm gonna be playing this anyways before stream. If I can get everything set up beforehand, I might as well just do it as well. So the item I got in that item room was basically a slowdown shot where some of my tiers will randomly make a puddle of slowdown. And upon taking damage. Like here. Oh. Alright, that was a case where the reroll did not work in my favor. The enemy gotcha. Yeah, the biggest issue with this item is it can make later floor enemies pop up, which is a pain. But hey, I have one extra life. Or I have a potential extra life. It's rather random. 50 coin flip. Now this is some Bomberman. Okay. Yeah, this item has not worked out for me, so I think I'm going to take this giant bomb instead. Yeah, I'm saving that for the heart. That's since I'm doing low damage right now. Oh. Yeah, I will save this item for the heart. Usually in regular. Oh, there's a. I almost missed a tinted rock. Never mind. Go back. Yeah, usually I save this the Mama Mega for the boss rush, so I can enter it without having to. At this point, I'm gonna blow up skulls. Skulls can sometimes drop good items, so let's use that. Man, I wish I had a good spacebar item, because this room is just so many batteries. Alright, it's these two. Oh. They aren't that annoying. I usually just like to focus fire one of them. One down, one to go. And he gets mad. All I need is a good Devil Room item, and this is... Levers... That was, unfortuitous. So yeah, pills in this game suck, but I'm so used to Isaac 1 where pills are like amazing. Although this chest might actually help. I'll do one more key, then skedaddle. I'll do one more key, then skedaddle. Exploding guys. He blended into the background. I'm blaming that.
The lovers.
Let's get lovers so I can have some HP so I don't die. There's another one here. Oh, there he is. At least a shop will have some, probably have some HP. Probably. One of these, like, jumpers. So I'm just being a little focused. My HP is rather low, so I don't want to die on accident. Only on purpose is how I want to die. Although this is looking rather straightforward. Alright, there we go. Shop. Alright, I just doubled my damage. Pretty much. Get a reroll. Boost my, familiar's damage. Reroll again. Second item slot room. This is actually... This shows the power of money. Money equals power. And that's it. Okay. Mom's box will give me luck and a useless trinket. So yeah, I just turned this run around in 5 seconds. I went from nearly dead to... I can do this. I can win this. Yeah. So, since I... Because I accidentally picked up the tick, I can't get any trinket slots anymore, but that's not an issue. I'll survive without it. Now then, let's have a mom fight that doesn't end with me dying. I gotta do... do I do it? I gotta. I have the, damage up for familiar's item, so I'm gonna get carried by this baby again. I now have no permanent HP, but if I was at that low of life anyways, I would have died, so I think this is a good investment. Oh, and I get another transformation, the bookworm transformation, where pick up 3 books. And now I have a usage for these charging. I can actually get 1 free black heart every couple rooms. Let's go. Oh hey, I have Polaroid invincibility. I picked up this item called the Polaroid, and if you have like half a red heart or no red hearts, every damage you take becomes a... You take the damage, but you get a shield. So yeah, with that transformation I just got, I now have kind of a triple shot with my double shot. Oh, and one of the most annoying womb bosses right now, although it is a fun, like, bit of, like, bullet hell, kind of. Well, it's not really bullet, but he's, like, grub firing, especially this last part. But hey, with this damage, I am melting everything. Okay, a rate of fire of 5 and a damage of 6 is pretty good. And the reason I saved this bomb... All stats up. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be in... I didn't have the space for it. But yeah, because I have Mama Mega and it's the end of this challenge, I can just walk to the end. If I had died here, that'd be my fault. I'm not even sure I could die here. How would I die? I guess I'd have to find like that spike right there. Oh hey, curse shot. I can now fire even more tears. Which... Curse shot is an annoying item where if you get hit while charging, you teleport out of the room, but I have fast charging, everything's dying, and also, if you have the black candle, which negates curses, you don't even get the curse. It's kind of a shame I, Oh. That right there is how I could still die. But yeah, honestly, it's a shame I took Mama Mega all this way here, because my build would have been a fun fight. But I'd rather win. Here's the brimstone shot. Let's end this. Alright, and that is, let's see, item penalty. Not a bad score. 4,000th place, not bad. 2,000th place, pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna go switch to CK2 now and be there in a couple minutes. Okay, now it's gonna time for the let us get to 1066. I believe I said I was gonna play as the Duke of Lower Lorraine. Wait 1 second. Test. Sorry, 1 second, I have a bit of an issue going on at the moment. There we go. I didn't realize I had that, messed up. Oh, crap, I totally forgot I had to set up the rules for this. Historical, family zone. This shouldn't take it that long. Retreat off, because this Shadow Tree is just so annoying. Just give me a moment, I'm getting these, rules set. Let's go Iron Man mode, just because it's nice. That should be it. Okay, let's start the game. Okay. Get that, going. Alright. Now this is CK2. It's one of my, I guess it would be my second favorite grand strategy game. I'm a Victoria 2 person mainly, but the roleplay aspect of this is one of my favorites. It takes an interesting time period in Europe, and it basically lets you go wild. So right now we are part of the Holy Roman Empire, the HRE, which was a conglomeration of pretty much just lots of petty dukes and kings and little people coming together for what they claimed is the successor of Rome. And right now we are playing as this guy right here, who has a good chunk of this empire is ours at the moment. We are playing as a Catholic in West Europe, of the German culture, and our goal is to... I'm going to try to usurp this, either become the Emperor or become my own free person as Lotharingia. So what is the best one to have on? I can either have the like top level country versus the vassals, because one thing about CK2 is it's very much a person-to-person interaction. It's about who is your friend and who's your enemy. I have the hints turned on. My bad. That's... yeah. So yeah, for instance, right now I am playing this old guy. He's about to die. Let's just disable all hints for now. I'm playing this old guy, and this is my heir. He is unmarried, 26, but he has good stats. He has good diplomacy, and stewardship, and learning. But so, this is the heir I have groomed. I am grooming this. I have groomed him since birth to be my successor. And so, starting off, I need to get him a wife. So, since I want him to have a wife that has good connections, so I can either marry for stats and, in basically CK2 fashion, eugenics, so to speak, where everyone has their traits that they either learn or are born with. So if I can get someone that is, say, beautiful, my kids will be beautiful, and people like beautifulness. So, like, for instance, there's no one genius or beautiful, so in that case, okay. Matilda, the Duchess of Tuscany. Let's... and it's very much like a Sims game, where it's basically, wanting your relationships to be as good as they can with as many people as you want, and that's why I'm going to give my son a good wife. A wife that has high stewardship, is young, and honestly, low intrigue is kind of nice, because that means she won't try to stab him in the sleep. And she's 16, which is, in this game, like, as young as you can marry them, because it's like peak fertility. Let's get him married. Choose an ambition. I would like to become the King of Lotharingia. Or... and my focus will be... I'll focus on... maybe because I like stewardship just because it boosts my economy. And having money is just always good. My designated regent will be... my son. If I am incomposed, he shall rule me. Rule in my place. These are just some minor titles that I can give to everyone in my court so I can make them like me more. Like, hey, you can taste my food, or you can be the horse master. So say if I have vassals that don't like me, which luckily all my vassals do. This guy doesn't like me, so I'm gonna give him a position to like me more. So yes. as I said, this is my realm, and I have... What's the, There we go. I personally own 2 land, and I have 11 vassals, so each province is owned by someone unique, like an actual person that I actually have to interact with. Whereas I own Verdun and Flandria. Since one man cannot just own the world themselves, they actually have to delegate. And despite being in this big empire, we are all rather free to do our own thing, since he doesn't have absolute authority. So for instance, these like states, so to speak, can fight each other, which reminds me of the time Michigan and it's like if Michigan and Ohio fought over land, which they did, called the Toledo War. So yeah, we're back in the era where there's no one centralized king that can just centralized figure that can just say, hey, you're doing this my way and my way only. We are all rather free to do as we please. So right now, I actually have council members that need to be getting to work. Oh man, I just realized the bottom of my screen's a little cut off. Can I fix that? Not at the moment. I want to fabricate a claim. This Prince Bishopric of Mans looks rather weak, so I'd want to take his land, I think. So... Counselor, bring me his title. Marshal, train your troops. And collect taxes. All while my spy master... Usually I would steal technology in Constantinople, so I don't have anything mad at me. If someone was mad at me, I would be doing spy network building or scheming. And Court Chaplain, please go to Rome and tell the Pope I love him. Yeah, there's a bit of a setup early on in this game. What's going on? I have vassal. Okay, it's no big deal. This just says land is going to be swapped upon death, but it still stays within my realm at the moment. And let's go. Collect a bit of money. Alright. Now this is the part where the realm is not just one, it's many. For instance, the king has to ask our people, do we want crown authority? So right now it's low, so it's very like a confederation and not like a federation. It's very decentralized. So would I want to give up some of my own freedom in order to strengthen the empire? I'm going to vote approve, because one day I will be the emperor, so when I'm that guy, I want to be as much powerful as I can, so vote for it. Oh. I believe I am at... My steward died. So right now, this courtier will take his place. And this is combat. I am now... What's this war for? The Jura War for Zealand. Where is Zealand? Here is Zealand. That's right on my border. Let's... Call to arms, everybody. Let's help the king. I will join this war for you, king, in order to please you. I'll speed it up a little bit. So right now, I'm losing a bit of money to hire these troops, but I still am making a positive amount. The war goal is Zealand, and thus I shall occupy it for God and for Emperor. Let's do this. And as you can see, every province has their own construction in them. So we have a castle too. But right now, they have too many defenders, so I can't even breach the walls, but I can loot. And here we go, I'm getting aid from my ruler. So we have to first occupy the castle, then the towns, and then finally we get the churches. And once those are all occupied, this province is under our control temporarily until the peace. My cupbearer died. I think he probably choked on some poison. That was a... Oops. I did not see that battle going on, and the French army routed us. They defeated us, and they captured me. Dang, I guess I was in the battle as well. Okay, this guy, he wants to institute... What kind of imprison him? Let us look at the intrigue, I believe... Yeah. This tab is the military tab where I have my armies. I have retinues, which are like private troops that aren't hired from the masses, and we have factions, which right now, this guy who hates me a little bit, he wants elective secession instead of Gavelkind, which honestly I wouldn't mind. Gavelkind is kind of trash. Let's see what the Pope has to say about me. Pope, he likes me. Alright, time for round 2. Let's get our licks in. I have 9% of the contributions to this war, so I believe my ruler will like me. And just like that, we have already occupied most of this land. I'm hoping that my contributions will... Oh, that is, sickness. Okay, my spy was caught, and the Emperor of the Byzantines has decided to kill him. Well, if you don't succeed, try again. I believe I have a sickness in my land. Yes, I do. I have the measles. I guess it's good that I'm in jail. And I'm going to take my armies down, because having your armies up makes the okay, we have peace and 15.9k. Let's see how much I got. I currently have a claim on this person's title. Hey, a free swap that I wanted. My hunchback son. I'm going to vote for him. So yeah, one important part of this game is provincial improvements, so that I want to build up my castle that it can give me money while also giving me troops and protection. As such, I see this. My underlings are trying to take my position. This is a terrible time, I'd say. Though for now, I believe I have secured my position enough that I can just sit back and wait. For my military needs to recoup their losses. This person right here has land that my character claims. So let us see if he has any enemies that I can exploit to join forces with me, because the enemy of your enemy is going to be your friend. For instance, this person right here, let's see, does he have someone unmarried that I could throw a daughter at? Sadly, he does not. Maybe a betrothal. He doesn't want the old ladies. There is no old lady on young boy action in this game. It's just not gonna be. Yeah. My king is now having my emperor is now having a holy war for this northern tribe. Oh. Hello, son. My son has a son. Victor, your name shall be. You 0-year-old. Let us find someone strong enough that they can protect me. Saxony. That is. Alright, this will work. I will betroth my son to his daughter, and an alliance shall form between me and Saxony, hopefully. Victor will be the winning son. He shall take us to glory. As right now, his father's kinda trash. There we go. Alright, Saxony, would you like to form an alliance? They would, in fact. Now then, will their help be enough to take this duchy? Will they help me? Let's... Alright, let's do this. Actually, for a second, let's check the mercenaries. Are there any cheap mercs I could hire? There are in fact some mercs. If I get in a tricky spot, I will hire them. Okay, Saxony, you please come to my aid and let's fight this fight. Declare war. The Upper Lorraine is rightfully mine, and thus it is wartime. Call to arms. Please join me and let's end this fight. Raise the troops. Men. Crap. And just like that, we have now aid. And this is what I'm talking about. Vassal levies. My vassals do not like having their troops being used by me. But they will have to get over that. I have hired a mercenary band, and once their morale is up, I will charge. Yeah, the life simulator part of this was like just there. I had the event that gave me diligent, whereas I could have been stressed, which would be a stat debuff. Diligent is a great buff. It makes my vassals like me. It makes all my traits go up. And now, in a couple weeks, it'll be time to invade. Although I'm not gonna chance it. They're about to breach my castle walls where my king is currently living. And the Saxons have come to help. my greatest allies, Saxony, have... They turned the tide of that battle. Back, I had to blow my nose a little. It's been cold, so I've been just having the sniffles. The heir to the bishopric. Lowborn, he doesn't matter. I'm gonna probably butcher him. Oh, crud. Yeah, those mercenaries cost a lot of money. So, goodbye. I do not need you. Yes, managing your economy is a bit of a important part of this. Although, my battle war score is immense. So yeah, this is a war in between this. Despite both of us being loyal to the king, the emperor of the HRE, we can still fight each other just fine. I believe after I take this province, I should have enough. Oh, hey. Let's check this political situation, actually. Hungary is a pretty big power, so this is a good alliance for my king. Emperor. I keep saying that. There is only one emperor, the HRE. The guy in Constantinople is a liar. My vassals are still angry at me. This war has gone on a bit long, but... Oh. The Cathar Revolt. This is a time period where there was a lot of religious strife? So there were heresies coming out before the before the Protestant Reformation. You had a lot of basically proto-reformations popping up. Like, for instance, you have the Cathars, who I believe they were egalitarian. They allowed like women priests and commanders and rulers. Alright. Please go back to the Pope. Thank you. So yeah, right now the situation is, religious-wise, since I just had this guy go to the Pope, you have the Spanish Reconquista going on, where slowly but surely either Islam holds onto the peninsula or Catholicism pushes them out. Whereas in the Middle East, the Crusades have yet to really have a foothold, and along with that, the soon-to-be Ottomans will be appearing. The Turks will come from here, blitz through here, and just take them out, usually. And this war's going on for a while. There we go, 100%. I can enforce my demands. My troops are now... That war, I would say, went really well. We were able to use our alliance with Saxony to be basically our hammer. And now, in this de jure kingdom of Lotharingia, I believe I have all the, what's the word I'm looking for? The tiles needed that I could make this if I had the money and piety for it. Yeah, sorry, just I have 15 of 17 unlocked. Oh. Congratulations, heir, you have a daughter. You will be sold off to the highest bidder. Hedwig. Oh, I have elective, so... This is a case where I might just want to murder this man. My vassals are angry at me because I had their troops out for such a long time that they don't want to vote for my kid. Which is rather annoying. Right now I'm a double duke. I have a Duchy of Lorraine and... the kingdom. I'm at the point where I could probably hold more land, so that might be the option I take, where I attempt a revocation. Since this guy is still really mad at me because I took his land. Actually, let me open the ledger real quick. The ledger has a lot of useful information, like, for instance... What? Okay, here we go. Luxembourg could be mine if his people die. If I can make them die when they are killed, I will get his land. Or... well, let's see if I can actually, I'm just trying to think about my best course of action to strategically take some land. I think I'll probably just go for maybe 15 more minutes or so. See if there's a good stopping point, because my first order of business will be imprisoning one of these guys. Who here has... Alright. I have a chance to imprison this person, and thus I will make use of that. Yeah. Alright. Oh, the Bohemian Kingdom has been created. How nice. Alright. I have a coin flip if I imprison this guy or not. Will the flip work in my favor? No. Saxony, help me. Thank you, Saxony. I'm being saved by my marriage. So this just goes to show how warfare is not the most important aspect. It's having the connections. Although, I hate to be looting my own land, which is... Okay, this is a bit of a scary situation. I have title loss on secession, which would be really bad. Because I am 70 years old, and if I croak at any moment, I lose my title. I might actually have to try to bribe someone. Who is voting for him? My marshal and my prince. Why do you hate me, dude? Why do you hate me? I will give you money. Please like me. I believe that money solves a lot of issues. Like, right there, I bribed him and he will now vote for my son. I am hoping to take this title from Conrad because Luxembourg is a surprisingly rich province, which will allow me to grow my base and then in the future expand from there. Hey, JC, yeah, we're not really expanding, we're expanding our influence, but this is still our land. Let me just read this piece. He surrendered. I have won this. I can't just take land from my vassals willy-nilly, because that'll make my vassals angry at me. But he's a traitor. And this right here is a situation where, because the empire I'm in is very weak, I don't have the right to take land. So while my realm, I have stronger rights, but my empire is... Oh. Never mind, my vote swayed in favor. And now I can actually do what I was asking for. And like that, I have now increased my influence, my strength, and also I just got a better border. My son wishes to be my spy master. I'm sure my son wouldn't kill me. He's not gonna murder me in my sleep to take the throne. No, that never happened. Never. Yes, let's... To create this kingdom, I will need just a little bit more money. Will I survive long enough? Okay, I have created the Kingdom of Lotharingia. It has only been 10 years. And just like that, I am now a king equal to Bohemia. Let us be crowned. Pope, please crown me. And that ambition I started at the very beginning of the game, I have fulfilled that ambition. So let's amass wealth before I die in like 5 seconds. Oh. He wants money for favors. This is a bit awkward. I don't have that money. However, Jewish merchants will give me that money. So merchants, please give me some money. I will soon be crowned by a pope. Okay, this is going not, well, I have already, I pushed the Pope into mud. And my factions want to install a new person. Let us see. Let us see. I have been crowned by the Pope, and I am now really a king. Who is the leader of this faction that seeks to just depose me? It is Count Gerhard of Lorraine. That traitor swine shall be imprisoned. Maybe not now. I will save that for the next session. I will save my game. I would like to thank everyone for coming. This was a good time. I will try to plan out a better schedule so I can actually say things ahead of time. Hey, thanks for coming, Rugrana. Yeah, I don't have the best scheduling at the moment, so I usually don't know that much ahead of time when I can stream, but that should change soon, so I will make sure in the future to, on Twitter, say more than 3 hours in advance, pretty much. So thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. Peace.